मस्का मस्का एकदम झकास.
Now we shall see about introduction to Python. Many of us in the beginning are often confused about which engineering discipline we should pursue for our career goal. As all the engineering disciplines are superior in their own, most of the highly demand discipline which comes into mind is of computer science, and why not? A great coder is very heavily paid in big multinational companies, but it is more important to be a smart coder than a great coder. Any program can be made using a number of lines of code, but a smart coder makes the code in few lines of code with more logic built into it. It is natural that the first question which comes into mind that from which programming language we should start our career. Undoubtedly, any programmer has to know C programming language, which is the mother of all the languages. This is because, irrespective of the disciplines, consists of C language used in various fields like Visual, C Sharp, VB.NET, C++, etc. But in this book, we'll discuss one of the most popular programming languages nowadays, which is Python. Before starting Python language, it is important to understand some of the basic questions like what is Python, what it is used for, what it can do, who developed this language, why Python, etc. etc. Computers are an electromechanical device which stores and processes its state and binary form depending on the instructions given to it in a variable program. Computers are not self-operated device as it is to get instructions from someone known as programmer or developer. So, programmer will give instructions to the computer. Program is nothing but a group of instructions. To write a program we need a language. The language written by a programmer is called programming language. There are many programming languages, but we will concentrate on Python programming language here. So Python is a high-level general-purpose programming language used to develop different kinds of applications. In the early 1990s, the Python programming language was created by Guido van Rossum. Its implementation began in 1989 while working in NRI, that is the National Research Institute, Netherlands. Python language is even older than Java language. The name Python was coined from one of the most popular British sketch comedy series, Monty Python's Flying Circus. The first Python version 0.9.0 was released in the year 1991 Feb. The next Python version 1.0 was released in the year 1994 Jan. Python version 2.0 was released in the year 2000. Octo version 3.0 came in the year 2008. December, the latest version till today is 3.7.4 released in the year 2019 July. It is important to understand why we need to study Python as it comprises of various benefits. First is that Python is a freeware and open source beginner's language for newcomers. If anyone is a beginner, Python is the best language to start. For Java commercial business organization is Oracle, C Sharp.NET business organization is Microsoft, but for Python business organization is Python Software Foundation. It is a non-profit organization that has APIs for Python programming language. The website is https://www.python.org. Happily you can donate some amount after learning. Also, source code is open. Based on requirement, we can customize Python requirement itself. To work with Java applications, we require to go for Jython. For C Sharp.NET, it is and Python. To work with large data, we require Anaconda Python. For machine learning or deep learning, etc. To work with Ruby applications, we require Ruby Python. It is very simple and easy to understand as it is a high-level language. Syntax is very easy to comprehend. We don't need to worry for low-level activities like memory management, plotting free space, etc. Internally, it is the responsibility of PVM, that is the Python virtual machine. We should take care of it. Okay. The next benefit is that it is platform dependent. We can run this language on different hardware platforms like Linux, Mac, Windows, Raspberry Pi, etc. Write once and run anywhere is the concept of platform dependent nature. PVM is responsible to run the Python code into different platforms. PVM is platform dependent and Python is platform independent. In Python, code can be executed as soon as it is written. So it runs on an interpreter system. It is not required to compile explicitly. Okay. Now next benefit is that a programmer can write a program in fewer lines in other programming languages. So more efficient way of writing the code or a concise way of writing the code is possible in Python. The next point is Python can be function oriented, can be object oriented or procedure oriented. Okay, so it's a trio. Okay, triple benefit: function oriented, object oriented or procedure oriented. Next point is Python has tons and tons of libraries which are used for various implementations like NumPy, SciPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Cbon, etc. Okay. Next point is Python is extensible. We can use legacy non-Python code in our application. We can fill up the performance gap with other language code, right? The next point is it is portable language. The Python application can be migrated from one platform to another very easily. Okay. The next point is Python is embedded. We can use Python script inside Java or C# application. The scope of the Python code is improved, so the application will become scalable, right? The next point is it is dynamically typed. We don't need to declare explicitly based on our provided value. The type will be considered automatically, thus giving more flexibility to the programmer. We can see here small equal to 10 print type of a. It's of int type. If small equal to Python, in single inverted comma we are writing Python. Print type of it is class str, and if you write equal to false, print type of it definitely it's class bool. Okay, class bool. So Python is a dynamically typed language. We don't need to declare the type explicitly based on the value which we are providing. The type will be considered automatically. Okay, thus giving more flexibility to the programmer. We can use Python language in backend web development to create AI and scientific computing, machine learning, deep learning, IoT, that is the Internet of Things, etc. For desktop applications, 3D graphics, GUIs applications, data analysis, network application like client server, chatting, chatbot. For connectivity to database systems, it can read, write, delete, or update the data as per need. It can perform very complex mathematics and can handle big data. Okay, so this was all about introduction about Python. Okay.
वो गैम्बो खुश हुआ